Okay, so now let's do some examples. And in this example, we're going to find a circumference of these two circles. Okay. Now, you got to read the problem carefully. So in the first problem, it mentions diameter. Okay, so it gives us the diameter of the circle. We want to find the circumference of a circle that has a diameter that's equal to 1.3 meters. In the second example, it says, well, we want to find the circumference of a circle that has a radius of 1 foot 9 inches. So we've got to be able to make sure, one, we read the problem carefully so that we understand what they're giving us, so we write down the correct information. And then two, we use the correct formula and make sure we don't forget how to handle units and things like that, because we're dealing with mixed measurements like in the second example here. Okay? So in the first one, we're going to use the formula C equals pi d, since they give us diameter. And so this is going to be equal to, now they want us to round, in this one they want us to round to the nearest tenth of a meter. And so we're going to take pi times 1.3 meters. And so now, if we use our calculator and we use the pi key on our calculator, hold on. Okay, so we're going to get approximately 4.084. Which is going to give us, rounded to the nearest tenth of a meter, is going to give us 4.1 meters. So that is the circumference, the distance around the circle that has a diameter of 1.3 meters. Now, what about this example here? Now here we're given the radius, so the formula that I'm going to use is going to be equal to 2 pi r. Okay? Because since the diameter is twice the radius, okay, and since they give me the radius, I'm going to use this formula. So now, the thing is I can't stick this in here the way it is. Okay, so I've got to change this to feet. So I've got to change this into feet, right? So this is equal to 1 foot plus what? 3/4 of a foot. Okay? So you could use this or just write it as 1.75 feet. Okay? So now this is going to be 2 times pi times 1.75. Now again, if I'm using multiplication here, so if I take 2 times pi, use the pi key on your calculator, times 1.75, the approximate value I get for the circumference is going to be 10.9956. Which then, in this case, they want us to round to the nearest hundredth. Well, the hundredths place is right here, so the next number here is 5. So this is going to round to 10, which means this is going to round to 10. So this is actually going to be rounded to 11.00 feet. Okay? And that's the circumference of that circle. Okay. So now we'll come back and we'll do some more examples.